ARMR Education Alert. ARMR Education Alert. I'm going to just try to do this in 60 seconds, all right? This is an ARMR Education Alert. We're going to talk about how to draw a trend line for those of you who are new to technical analysis, or those of you who have been doing it a long time and maybe haven't thought about this. I recommend everybody read a very thick tome called by John Murphy, author John Murphy, Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets. All right, it's one of those Bibles I have in my library, right? So I got, candlestick, candle power charting. We've got How to Make Money in Stocks by William O'Neill, right? And we've got John Murphy, and I think the updated title is Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets. So here we go. ARMR Education, How to Build a Trend Line. And I've learned this in that book probably 35 years ago. I want to share it with you because there's a lot of debate. And don't forget, technical analysis is a bit of an art, not a science. So there's not a guarantee when you're doing technical analysis. But this is the way to draw a trend line, in my humble opinion, and the opinion of John Murphy. Okay, so let's zoom in now, because there's going to be a lot of debate on where the neckline, which is this line, should be drawn on the S&P. The way to draw a trend line is to try and connect as many points as you can along the spectrum of that line. The more points you connect that are inflection points, the more accurate the trend line. And so I draw it right here. Okay? I start here. I take this touch and rally as the next point. I move across here and I see the gap down. These are inflection points. A gap right to that point. Then I see a gap up, if you guys could see that right here. Another gap up. These are inflection points. Sell off. Another gap up. It all stems from this line. Stretch it all the way across now. It goes right through the heart of that consolidation after the initial sell-off. Right? Huge reversal day that dies right at the line. Another gap at the line. And here, and this is really the kicker, this is the final piece to the puzzle for me. So we started by drawing the line here, and it just automatically extends across. Look where it cuts through. The risk monitor went from yellow to green on this day, and that's where the line intersects. Okay? So some people might tell you, put the line down here, and the neckline hasn't been broken yet. Okay? I disagree with that. I think that's a mistake. I think the best way to use a trend line is to go across as many key inflection points as possible. And in that case, the S&P is just broken down from a head and shoulders top. Okay? So when it comes to technical analysis, let's just don't forget this piece. All we're doing here, it's not a crystal ball, it's not a guarantee of direction. It's a discussion of where the buyers and the sellers are doing battle. It's a line in the sand. And when the sellers overrun the army of buyers, you get aggressive moves down, and vice versa. Okay? So there's your education piece for today. That's how you draw a trend line. See if it works for you. Okay?